What's going on, everybody? RPG back with some more Flesh and Blood content. You read the title, you know what we're doing here. Today's video we have the Armory deck for Jarl Vitradi. I figured I would open this up on camera for anybody else interested in maybe picking up this Armory deck. The reason I got it is because a buddy of mine, shout out Sam, he plays a lot of TCGs. I don't play any. This is going to be my first one. So I picked up this guy here, the Guardian. So I'm going to open him up, and we're going to see what we have inside. It's got this little pull tab on the bottom. I think that's the way to go here. So just going to rip that real quick. All right, move that over. Maybe we'll put that up here so we'll keep it in frame. There you go, Jarl. You can hang out on this side. So I guess that's really all that it comes with. Is the deck itself. Nothing extra, no bonuses, no information. Oh, that's cool. Comes with like a extended art rainbow foil version of the hero. So let's get right into this. So I went with Jarl for my first deck because whenever I play like a role-playing game recently, like any kind of fantasy role-playing game like this, I've been leaning towards tanky characters, heavy armor, survivability. And that's kind of what the Guardian, in my opinion, leans into from what I've looked up for the game. So I'm going to start out with that. I'm going to figure this deck out, and then I'm going to go from there. So let's, you know what, I'm going to split this in half. Let's just explore it together. I'm going to put that half over here. All right, let's go. So right here we got the extended art Jarl. It's a Majestic, apparently. There he is. Your boy Jarl Vitradi. Oh, okay. So you also get what looks like a rainbow foil version of his weapon. Summit the Unforgiving. That looks pretty sick. You've probably seen it on the Mangle card, which is, we're probably going to see a few of those in here too. There you go, this rainbow foil Summit the Unforgiving. Majestic. Moving on. Oh, it comes with legendary foils. Okay, I did not know that. I didn't know we were going to get legendary foil cards in here. But we got a legendary Gauntlets of the Boreal Domain. That's a Earth Ice Guardian equipment for the arms. Nice, dude. Foil legendaries come in these Armory decks. I did not know that. Dude, foil everything comes in these decks, apparently. So we got Olin the Ice Cap, which looks like an Ice Guardian equipment for the head. Look at the foiling on that. Very nice. So nothing but Majestics and Legendaries so far. These Armory decks are pretty cool, man. Look at that. Tectonic Crust. I'm assuming that's the Guardian equipment for the chest. Looks pretty sick. Earth Guardian equipment. Wonder if certain Guardians can use certain armors. Like only Guardians that can use the Earth element can use this equipment. So another equipment. I see the trend here. So we got the hero himself, his weapon, and now his equipment. So right here we got the Rootbound Trunks, another rainbow foil Majestic. Those look pretty cool. Kind of remind me of the Scab Skin Leathers from back in the day. All right, Frozen to Death. That's our first Ice Guardian action. Okay, so there is Ice Guardian, Earth Guardian, and I think Jarl is Ice or Earth, if I'm not mistaken. So we're probably going to see more of the icy, earthy theme for Guardian cards in here. So Frozen to Death. Nice little foiling on that. That is a Guardian action card. Okay. Got our Channel Mount Eisen. Another ice action card. Man, is everything in here foil? That would be crazy if every card in here was rainbow foil. All right, moving on. Crumble to Eternity. Another Ice Earth action. Oh, that means either or, I'm assuming. That card looks pretty cool. Frozen Dragon with that whole city in the background. Go. Unforgetting, Unforgiving. Guardian Block. Oh, okay. It looks like the like non-frozen version of this card. Pretty cool. Guardian Block card. It blocks for 4. Okay, these look like some Frostbite tokens. I'm assuming that's what these are. I'm guessing you crack these into 4s. And from what I've seen, Jarl Vitradi, his hero power or his hero action, whatever you want to call it, puts these frostbite tokens on the opponent's armor, and I'm not sure where it goes from there. I'm not an expert on the deck yet, haven't played it, but I'm pretty sure that's what those are for, little frostbite tokens that are like a, what's the word, like a debuff on your opponent that you're fighting. Okay, so now we're into the rares. Guardian equipment, here's a steel braid buckler. Nice. You know what, let me move these back into frame here. Let's see what we got. Buckling blow, guardian action. Okay, so I think we're gonna get a few of each here. Buckling blow, 1, 2, 3 of those. They're all red, so they're all pitch 1. Here's the mangle. This is the card I was referring to earlier. Look at that card. Non-foil majestic there. Guardian action attack for 8 damage. You can block for 3 with it. Go. Assuming we're going to get 3 of everything moving forward. Okay, so this was the foil Unforgiving. And this is the non-foil version. Okay, so they give you a bunch of foils in there. That's pretty nice of them. So here we go. Unforgiving. Yep, 3 of those. You know what? I'm just going to stack these. So we get 3 of these. And it looks like they're all the red to go with those 2. Put those in this stack right here. We got Snow Under. That's an elemental guardian action. Looks like it does 7 damage or it blocks for 3. Icy Encounter. Ice action here. 6 damage, 2 block. Nice. Earth Form. Another earth action here, rare card. These are all for a pitch of 1. These are all red. I'm assuming towards the back of the deck we might get the 2s and the 3s of these. I don't know. Here's an Elemental Guardian action for a pitch of 3. It's the blue. Unless some of them are just going to come in blue, some yellow, some red. Who knows? We'll see as we go through it. Emerging Avalanche. Elemental Guardian action. In the blue variety for a pitch of 3. Go. Gonna totally jack this name up. Strength of Sequoia? Strength of Sequoia. Elemental Guardian action. The blue version. Got 3 of those. Okay, let's see what we did here. I put the second half of the deck on this side. Start going through these. Exposed to the Elements. Majestic Elemental Instant. Blue pitch count. Frozen to Death. Oh, I think we had the foil version of that. So there should only be 2 of those. Yeah, that's right. Right. Channel Mount Eisen. Another majestic here. Ice action. It's an aura. Also for the blue pitch count. I think we also had a foil of that one. So these are the ones we had foils of. So there's probably only going to be 2 of each of these. Crumble to Eternity. We remember this one from the foil version. Yep, 2 more of those. Winter's Grasp. Another ice action here. 4 damage, 3 block on that card. Blue pitch. Polar Blast coming up next. Another ice action. Winter's Bite. Moving on to the ice actions, it looks like here. So I'm assuming these ones that just say ice action, they don't have a damage on them. They just have a block value here of 2. So I'm assuming these are the cards you use to react and block when it's your opponent's turn to attack. Amulet of Ice, blue pitch. That's a cool looking card. Autumn's Touch, earth action. 5 attack, 3 block on this card here. Another blue pitch. We're almost at the end here. Strong Yield. This has Go Again. Earth action, it's an aura. Could also block for 2. Sigil of Earth coming up next. This might be the last card, actually. Earth action, blocks for 2. Another blue pitch card. This actually might do it here. Embodiment of Earth. Elemental token. Okay, so there's some tokens at the end there. One of those. Frostbite, another elemental token. And just some kind of QR code. What is this here? Step into the chilling halls of Eisenhoth. Eisenhoth, where ancient might endures. Okay, so if anyone wants to scan that, anyone that watches the video wants to go ahead, scan that QR code, you can go ahead and do that. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything on my end. I don't think it will, but yeah, if you guys were curious, that's what's in the Jarl Armory deck. I'm going to go through these one more time. These were pretty cool. Rainbow foil, Majestics, and Legendaries that it comes with. Let's just go through those one more time in the close to close out the video. Channel Mount Eisen. Frozen to Death. Foil Majestics here. Rootbound Trunks. Foil Equipment. Tectonic Crust. I like that one. That one looks pretty cool. Olin Ice Cap. The foiling on these is really nice. Gauntlets of the Boreal Domain. The legendary foil that it came with. Probably the coolest card in there. And of course his weapon, the Unforgiving Summit. Sick. Followed by Jarl himself. So, if you guys were curious about what comes in the Jarl Armory deck, that was it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.